Welcome to the press conference of the 23rd edition of the French Film Festival 2025, proudly presented by the Alliance Française de Malaisie, Kuala Lumpur and Penang, and the Embassy of France in Malaysia, with our long-standing collaborator and official cinema partner, GSC International Screens. We are truly excited to welcome you back to our beloved festival, and we appreciate you taking time off your busy schedules to join us today. And I would like to extend our warmest greetings to all. Ladies and gentlemen, the order of the day will include the following key highlights. The first time is a presentation by the organizers of the festival, Mr. Laurent Bordier, who is the Executive Director of the Alliance Française de Kuala Lumpur and co-director of the 2025 French Festival. Ms. Mathilde Tallin, the Cultural Manager at IFKL and also Artistic Director of the French Festival, edition 2025. And Mr. Gonzalez, who is the director of the Alliance Française of Penang. The second time will be a Q&A session with the organizers, including Mr. Thierry Danin, who is our cultural counselor for cooperation and cultural affairs at the French Embassy in Malaysia and co-director of the 2025 French Festival.
Mesdames et messieurs les journalistes, chers partenaires, Selamat pagi, good morning, Tadiahao. Bonjour à toutes et à tous. I'm obviously absolutely delighted to welcome you today for the launch of this new edition of the French Festival of Malaysia. Well, some of you may remember it all started like nearly 25 years ago. Its beginning were in like 2001, and what started as a simple French film festival at Alliance Française of Kuala Lumpur has grown into something much bigger, a cross-cultural celebration, which was like such a success that our predecessors decided to expand the original format, and little by little, like a fine watch and its complications, we've added some more and more exhibition, concert performances, culinary event, and before we knew it, well, basically the French Film Festival had become the French Festival of Malaysia as you all know it today. Or we have decided to rethink with the embassy the festival core, the festival structure. And rather than concentrating everything into just a few weeks, we are now spreading the French festival across 9 months, from March to November. That's quite a big change. And this change allows us to enhance the visibility of each initiative and strengthen the identity of each component and maintain the year-round French cultural presence in Malaysia.
We are now extending the celebration throughout the year with 6 major highlights, offering an exciting and diverse journey into French culture. So the French Festival invites everyone to actually experience the richness of French cinema, but also visual arts, performing arts, interactive and family-friendly events, and of course, the pleasures of French gastronomy as well. So this year we are proud to present a carefully curated selection of 13 French films, which I will be introducing in more detail shortly. But let me now walk you through the 6 thematic highlights of the 2025 edition. So first of all, we began already the year by celebrating the French language and the diversity of Francophone cultures. That was in March this year. So the highlight brought together people of all ages and backgrounds who share a passion for French language and Francophone heritage. So a key moment was the 2nd edition of the Francophone Authors Festival at AFKL. It was, so yeah, at AFKL, also AF Penang, and there were also some events at the French School of Kuala Lumpur. So we also welcome students at AFKL from 3 local schools and the French school to explore an exhibition which is called Écrire en français, Write in French. So it's an exhibition by Alliance Française de Paris, and it showcased the work of 100 Francophone authors. So I would like to take this time to extend my heartfelt thanks to our esteemed and long-standing partner, Golden Screen Cinema, and especially to Ms. Ko, the CEO of GSC, for her continued support, and without whom the French Festival would not be possible. But I would also like to warmly acknowledge Kim and James, who are here today, for their outstanding work. Patience, I have to admit, because we're not always very easy, so their patience and their unwavering dedication throughout this journey. So thank you so much. So it's not recent at all, it's a very old story. So this writer is actually also the writer behind the 3 Musketeers, which I'm sure lots of you watched already the previous years. So actually when I saw that Le Count of Monte-Cristo was 3 hours long, I honestly was a bit worried that it might feel a bit too much. But once I started, I got completely plunged into the story, and I didn't see the time pass. The story of Thibaut, a renowned conductor, who after discovering he was adopted, learns about his brother Jimmy. So Jimmy, he's a school cafeteria worker from a very poor background. He plays trombone in a marching band in northern France. So the film beautifully balances melancholy and joy, showing how humor and healing can be found in the most unexpected moments. Norms and expectation. Directed by Stéphanie D'Gusto, this film beautifully captures her journey of self-acceptance, blending stunning visual with powerful emotions. Another of the movie of the selection is called La Nuit se traîne, Night Call. So it follows actually the intense journey of a man who gets caught up in a high-stakes situation where every decision could mean life or death. Interesting to see. So it's a fast-paced action thriller that keeps you on the edge of your seats. The film, really have to admit, I couldn't stop watching the movie either because it was very, very captivating. So yeah, I also encourage you to go and watch this one. Another movie is called Monsieur Aznavour. So this one is a heartfelt biopic that celebrates the life and music of the singer Charles Aznavour. So directed by Mehdi Idir and Grand Corps Malade, also a very famous singer. It paints an intimate portrait of a legend, capturing both the triumph and struggle of his journey. And maybe to conclude, so we have 2 animated movies. The first one is Linda veut du poulet, Chicken for Linda. So it is actually a whimsical, heartwarming animated story for younger audiences, and it follows the amusing adventure of a little girl So it's full of charm and creativity, and the film actually won the Best Animated Film Award at the 2024 Annecy International Animation Film Festival, which is one of the major animated film festival. So we wanted to showcase also a very different type of animation this year, because it's not the typical 3D animation you can usually see. So we wanted to move beyond the typical styles to offer something a bit unique and refreshing for younger viewers. Last but not least, I think it's a very expected movie in Malaysia as well. So it's called Flow, Le chat qui n'avait plus peur de l'eau, or just Flow in English. So it's an animated story about bravery and self-discovery. So it follows a cat who conquers his fear of water. So the film is both a beautiful visual experience and an inspiring tale for all ages. So it won the 2025 César Award for the Best Animated Film, as well also at the 2025 Oscar for the Best Animated Feature as well. So it's a very awaited movie. And the film fits perfectly with our theme this year, because it focuses on ocean and planet preservation, as it includes the themes of flooding and environmental change. So it's a wonderful movie for children, but also for adults, because it offers a relaxing experience with beautiful images and soothing sounds as well, that makes it a truly captivating watch for actually anyone, depending like it doesn't matter if you're a kid or an adult. It's a very good movie to watch as well.
Okay. Okay. Can you go on stage or something?